G'day guys, Sci-Fi back again with another backtracking figure collecting series, number 8 I believe. It's probably the last one I do for a while. I haven't bought anything in a while. I'm expecting some new stuff to come, new Star Wars. But anyway, I've been looking for this for quite some time, since 2007, so it beats even last backtracking figure of Hellboy, 2008. So yeah, 13 years been waiting for this. Yeah, in case you didn't know, I collect all sorts of figures, including all NECA. This is NECA. This is from the music. I think it's Music Legends or something like that. And in case you were born under a rock, or you're born in the wrong era, you're just a young fellow lady out there. This is Kurt Cobain from the supergroup Nirvana. Now, yeah, an unwittingly supergroup. They didn't unwillingly, should I say, not wittingly, unwillingly supergroup. So yeah, I'm not just a big metalhead or whatnot. I do like other styles of music, grunge, as they called it, which is basically, sort of not as heavy, but it had a pretty powerful and a lot of energy in their music. In case you didn't know, this one is called the Kurt Cobain Smells Like Teen Spirit figure from Nirvana. Kurt Cobain being the troubled, tortured soul of the band. Lead singer and guitarist. Played his guitar upside down, back to front, whatever you want to call it, left-handed, right-handed, I forget. Yeah, I don't know if he did it like Hendrix, just flipped the guitar right over. I don't think he did. I think he had it all tuned properly that way. Looks like he did. If you notice, Hendrix's keys would be on the bottom there like a guitar. It's just completely flipped over. No, that's properly tuned for him as a lefty. Alright. And so yeah, that's him. There's nothing super spectacular about him. He's not Ozzy Osbourne or Marilyn Manson or members of Kiss, or flamboyant like Freddie Mercury, fancy clothes like Jimmy Page, or super freaky like Rob Zombie. He's just an average dude in clothes. And that was pretty much all the story about grunge music. They were anti, sort of what they call it, poser metal. And, rock stars looking all fancy and pretty, glamour. They were totally against that. They just rocked up in a normal, as you can see. These are the clothes that he wore during the Smells Like Teen Spirit video clip. Just a basic shirt over a long shirt and a pair of scruffy trousers. So yeah, I'm pretty sure 99% of you guys know Kurt Cobain, and yeah, it's a pretty good figure. NECA. And it says 2006 on the bottom of the stand there, but it was released in 2007. It's not bad likeness. We didn't have the face technology as we do now. Yeah, I mean, by troubled, yeah, he ended his life in 1993. I think it was 93, yeah, after, was it 94? I can't remember. Yeah, he ended his life. Very troubled artist, physically and mentally. Mentally, he didn't fit in anywhere. So, and when back in the early 90s, I mean, I had the Nirvana's first album, Bleach. Pretty good, very dark, and the music is very basic, 3-chord progression, and super catchy music. But it was then when they did not Smells Like Teen Spirit, when they did Nevermind. You'll know the cover, the baby chasing after a dollar note. Yeah, clever cover. And that kid still gets royalties today, even though he's not a kid, he's an adult now. But yeah, they just took the world by storm. They didn't mean to, but the world loved them. And me, I was pretty super duper lucky to see them at, now if you're an Australian watcher, subscriber, viewer, you would know what the big day out is. Well, lucky me, I was at that right age where I got to see the first big day out, and they had bands like the Violent Femmes and all sorts of stuff, all sorts of hardcore punk and other metal, and other sort of just normal. I think Tex Perkins was there, and all sorts of early 90s artists. And Nirvana was there. And I saw him, I thought, this is great. I've got their first album. But the second album, as I said, Nevermind, is so catchy. There's no filler songs. Each song is an absolute killer on its own. And then again, when I went back home, back to my hometown, they played at my local university, and we couldn't get in. So we sat outside with hundreds of other people just drinking beer and whatnot. And a whole bunch of yahoos decide to barrow through the window, smash the main doors, and we all piled in, and yeah, I got to see a free concert of Nirvana. I was there, man. I was there. I can actually say that. God, I feel old. Yeah, it was a tragedy he passed on because he could have done a lot more. Yeah, I won't talk about his wife. It's just not kind to talk about someone with disrespect. But anyways, of what I feel of her. But anyway, there we are. That's it. So you can get all these musical legends from NECA. I've got quite a few. You've probably seen them before. But I've been wanting to get this one, and it costs a bloody fortune, or I can never find it. But there we go. Got him from Go Figure Collectibles in Victoria, Melbourne. I think Babbling Booby actually lives nearby by the store. I think he did a video of going through it, and it's an absolute toy collector's, action figure collector's dream. Anyway, there we go. That's it. Hope you like. If you don't know who Nirvana are, give it a watch. It's absolutely insanely catchy as hell. Alright. Okay, sci-fi out. Just because you're not paranoid, don't think they're not after you.